Hello guys,
Hello,
this is Magical Book Garden and I'm Anna.
and I'm Buttercup. And today we have come here. Actually, we brought our characters here for the Orilium Readathon, the 2023 Spring Equinox, and we're just gonna share our TBR.
So, this is my character. She's a fire earthling and she likes to dress steampunky clothes, really likes corsets, and she studied last year to become a craftsmage and she already are a novice, but she decided that she will try and become an alchemist this year.
Yeah, that's pretty hard, one of the hardest.
But I have a lot of guild points. I think I'm almost at the top tier. I think maybe 40 or 50 points shy. So I definitely will be upper one. I think that's it called. The very top in August. So I have some perks which I'm gonna use.
This is my character. She's called Willow, and she's an Illyrian. And last year she was a moon warden because she's very dreamy and studying all these not so exact and not so scientifically proven studies. But she's unhinged, and this year she's gonna be a star whisperer. So she's gonna go out to the night sky and, "Hi guys, is everything okay?" Yeah, and also she's heavily tattooed. I'm just gonna show some. So she is really into divination. So this is the palm reading chart, and she's an Illyrian. So here's a crow for here, and that's it. Yeah. So why don't we share our TBR then?
So the first class that I'm gonna need is Elemental Studies, and for that the prompt is that the book needs to have some flowers on the cover, and I have two options for that. The first one is When Women Were Dragons, and the second one is this book. It's called 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow, and I haven't decided yet which one I'm gonna read, but I'm leading towards When Women Were Dragons, so we'll see. It depends on the mood.
Okay, and my first class, what is that? Thing is gonna be Art of Illusion, and I'm gonna read at last Gideon the Ninth, which is one of your faves.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited because I really want to know what all the fuss is about, and also I'm I'm really looking forward to the weird shit that happens later in the books. So yeah, can't wait. Sorry, so much hair. Oh my god.
You don't say.
Yeah, I haven't done cosplay in a very long time, so it's really strange to have foreign hair in my head. On my head. Maybe in my head.
In my mouth and in my makeup.
Yeah, it's usually cat hair.
It sticks everywhere.
Yeah.
So the second class that I'm gonna need is Animal Studies, and the prompt for that was you needed to make a coin flip, and if it landed on head, then you needed to read non-fiction, and if it's tails, then you need a fiction. And I already did my coin flip, so I'm gonna insert a little clip or just a picture here. Hi. Head. Tails. Tails. Yes! it was theirs, which is good because I don't really have that much non-fiction options. So I'm gonna read the second Murderbot book, which is called Artificial Condition. And I'm really looking forward to it because I love the first book.
My next one is Astronomy, and actually I haven't said for Art of Illusion, but yeah, for Art of Illusion you have to match your outfit to the cover, so that you'll see on Instagram later. And for Astronomy, you have to read a book with 2 E's in the title, or maybe even the name of the author.
Yes.
Yeah. And for
everything that is on the cover counts.
Yeah, 2 E's. And I've chosen Kreutzer Sonata by Tolstoy. And actually, I've already read that, so stay tuned because I have some strong opinions on that.
So the next subject for me is Astronomy 2. And I'm gonna read this book for that. It's called A Memory Called Empire. And this is the first chunky book on my TBR, which is good because I'm at the Exalted Guild tier, and you can double up with books which are over 500 pages. So I'm actually gonna use this book for Demonology too. And for Demonology you need to read a book that is compared to your favorite. I searched on the internet for books that were said to be similar to Gideon the Knight. Okay. And this was an option that came up. And I also did a reverse search. So I searched that which books are similar to this. And of course Gideon the Knight was mentioned, but also Caliban Zoar was mentioned, which is the second book on the Expanse series, and I really love the Expanse series. And also Children of Time, which I loved. The Murderbot series, also loved the first book. I haven't read the rest, and I think Wayfarers was also mentioned by Becky Chambers, and I love that too. So I'm really looking forward to this because
high expectations.
Yes, it's set to be similar to so many of my favorites. So I'm hoping for a 5-star read here.
It's gonna be really nice. Okay, the next one is Inscription for me, which is a book from your top shelf. I don't know if G meant the top shelf like it's on the top on your shelf, or it's like a top of your TBR, but nevertheless this is for both. And this is Gallant by V. Schwab. Actually, I'm in such a spring mood, and people say that it is The Secret Garden but Dark Academia, and that sounds so good. So I'm really looking forward to it, and let's hope it lives up to the hype.
Okay, so the next subject for me is of course Alchemy, because I will need Alchemy for an Alchemist calling, and I'm gonna read City of Brass for it because you needed a book which had metal in the title. And also this is a big book, it's 570 something pages I think, so I'm gonna double up with that too, and I'm gonna use it for lore. You have to have a map in the book, and fortunately it has a map. And that was a really hard prompt for me, because all the options I had was like 400 pages or more. So I'm really glad that I was able to double up with this one, because these 2 prompts were the hardest, and I managed to find one book for them.
Yeah, someone was collecting those guild points for this moment.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I also have lore, which is the book with the map, and for that I have Crooked Kingdom, which is the second book in the Six of Crows series. Oh my god, I hope it has a map. I haven't checked.
I think it has, yeah.
Yeah, it has. Okay. because I remember that Six of Crows has a map. Yeah. So I've been waiting for reading this book for such a long time, but I just put it off for no reason, apparently. But yeah, I really want to know what happens to our favorites. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Also, season 2 of the Shadow I've Born series just dropped, so this is really the time to read that book.
Exactly.
And I'm also gonna need Inscription, which was the top shelf prompt. And I'm probably gonna reread Harrow the Ninth for that, because it's from this shelf. But I'm not sure. And it's also slightly over 500 pages, so I'm thinking of doubling up with this one too, maybe for Artificiary, because it's an easy prompt. You only need to eat some snacks while you read it, or maybe Art of Illusion, which is the matching the cover to the clothes, and I don't need that class, but it sounds really interesting, and we can be matchy
Yeah.
best friends. So probably I'm gonna read this, but I have two options from this shelf too, and the first one is Hellbent, which is the third book in the Orphanix series, and second one is This Savage Song by V. Schwab, but both of them are around 400 pages, so I think if I read the 500 pages book and level up, then I'm better than just reading these. Also, Harrow is cool, and I was already planning to read it in May or June, so it's just gonna be sooner.
Okay, and the last one that I actually need for my Star Whisperer studies is Psionics and Divination. I don't know how to pronounce that, don't ask me. So
You are into divination and you don't know.
I know how to I know how to pronounce divination. I don't know how to pronounce psionics, that thingy. Yeah.
Something and divination.
Yeah.
Yeah, divination.
P and divination. Okay. And for that, I'm gonna read, I think it's a non-fiction. It's called No One Is Talking About This, which is a book with clouds on the cover, because that's the requirement. And I think that it's about cancel culture, but it's actually cancel culture a little bit before this classic internet cancel culture that we have nowadays, so it's a bit outdated, but there are some interesting thoughts in it, so yeah, I'm all for it.
And I already mentioned that maybe I will double up with Harrow. It's not set in stone yet, so I have another option for it, and that is Lower Olympus Volume 4. So it's a really fast read because it's a comic, and I really like the first three. I had them all last year during the spring semester, I think, and I used one for a class and I think two for quests or something like that. So I was really into it. I stopped at the third volume, so now I'm really excited to just continue with it.
Okay, and now I only have extra classes. So the first one is Alchemy, because my friend Serafina over here is really into the teacher. Yeah, he is really dashing, as G said, but my character is not interested. Yeah, but he is definitely hot. So she's gonna need a wingman, and I'm gonna go there and just wingman my way into the class, and I'm gonna read Spinning Silver because it has silver in the title, which is a metal, and I've already started it, and it's actually really good. I got this book borrowed from one of our friends, and she says that she loves it even more than Uprooted, which was one of my favorite books last year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And the next one for me is Restoration, And the prompt was that you need to select some books and close your eyes and shuffle and then point to one of them randomly. And I also filmed a little video about the selection, which I'm gonna insert here. And as you have seen in this video, I ended up with this book, which is Wayward, and it's the second book in the Wayward Pines series. Yeah, it's shocking. And I think I actually used the book in the selection video without this cover, so maybe you are recognizing this way. I really like the first book. I read it for a quest in August. I promise I read the books outside of this Readathon, but
Yeah, no one believes you.
and I really like the first one. It has some weird things in it, and
Now I need it.
yeah, and maybe some unreliable character, or just a character that doesn't know what the is happening. And yeah, I liked how that book ended, and I'm just curious how they will continue it, because the first book on its own was really rounded up, but there is potential still in it, so maybe it will be a good read.
Yeah, I really want to watch the series because a lot of people say that it's really good, but I want to start with the books.
Yeah.
So that's another series that I'm never gonna watch because I haven't started the books yet.
And they say that it's a bit similar to Twin Peaks,
Yeah.
which is also good.
And I have one last book, which is something funny. The book is not funny, but it's for elemental studies, and it's gonna be Flower Heart.
With a question mark.
Yeah, elemental studies with a question mark, and I'm gonna do it because I really wanna read this book Flower Heart, because it has such spring vibes. They say that it's Studio Ghibli vibes, and also because G made the mistake of making an April's Fool joke, or how do you say that? Yeah, and it's another calling which is called Book Ponderer, and like everyone basically just jumped on it. Like, I wanna be a book ponderer in real life. This is our true calling. Actually, when I was on Erasmus, I had a German friend, and my real name is Boglarka, which is not really English language friendly, so I use Buttercup instead. But he called me the Bogman. I don't know why, because my name is similar, and I also don't know why, man. It was his thing. Yeah. I called him Lucky Luke. Yeah, so I'm gonna read Flower Heart, and I'm gonna be a book ponderer, and my character is so enthusiastic that actually got a little frag tattoo. My dear friend made it, so it's a friendship frag.
Oh, frags.
Frag, not farg. Frag. Sorry.
Maybe. Okay, and for me the last book is Wanda Smith, which I'm gonna read for spells and incantations. And you needed a book that has, I think, pages between 389 and 450. And this one has 412, or if you count the acknowledgements, then 415, which still in the target range. and I love the first book. I actually got it from you. as a
Oh yeah,
gift.
I'm so generous. Oh my god.
And I haven't read a really good middle grade for a long time, and Never War, which was the first book in that series, was really good, and I'm excited to go to the second book. And also for April 1st, my character was thinking about doing the Bog Ponderer career, but then I got another idea and I made a little new character to play, which is awesome, okay? It's
Okay,
awesome.
yeah, it's awesome.
And I will insert the character sheet for him here, and he's called Frogo Boggins. And he will become my book ponderer character. And actually, I don't think I'm gonna read another book for that prompt, because my main character Serafina also needs that class, and it was just an April Fool's joke. And also in the requirements it is stated that elemental studies ? So rules don't apply here. But I really love my Frogo. He's such a cool guy.
Yeah, it's so terrible, but it's genius.
I think this is it.
Okay, thanks for having us here and watching this video of us being dorks. And see you next time. Hopefully we won't disappear for such a long time, but we had so many like real life things, personal stuff going on. Actually, someone got married during that time.
Engaged.
And someone is engaged, so yeah.
Yeah, I got married that time. Wasn't I already married?
I don't know. Oh, it was so long ago. But also not long.
Yeah. I think
Maybe.
we started the channel after I got married.
Really?
Yeah, I think because it was 2 years ago, and
Then I'm stupido.
we started the channel last year.
Oh, I bought an apartment. That was the big thing for me. Yeah.
I bought books.
I bought an apartment with my fiance, so we had a lot of like paperwork and money things, and
Yeah, I helped with the paint.
yeah, she helped a lot with painting the new apartment, and then we moved, and it was a lot. And
Yeah, it was a busy year.
I actually don't know how I'm gonna do the autumn equinox, because my wedding is in September. Yay! Maybe I'm just gonna be the bog ponder.
I'm gonna use my perks.
Bergs. And I'm gonna use my bergs.
Oh my god,
Bergs. This is quality YouTube.
Yeah, the best content.
Best content
So
ever.
subscribe for more
Yes, YouTuber.
excellent content.
How do you say that? YouTuber superior extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, for reals, this was our TBR video, and please tell us in the comments what are you gonna read for the Readathon.
And the callings, your
yeah,
callings.
and the callings, and the best one. And if you are not participating, just share your April TBR with us.
Yeah.
We wanna know about all the books.
Yeah. And also, if you're not reading, tell us what you're watching, because I really want to watch some cool stuff.
Yeah. So, bye. See you next time.
Bye.